Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new video. Today, as the title will give away, we are doing a tier list of the flavors I was sent by Wraith. For those who don't know what Wraith is, it's basically an alternative energy drink solution, and there'll be a link to their website in the description and on screen. I also am able to tell you today that I've actually become a partner with them off the back of the stuff they sent me. I had a really amazing time trying out their products, and as you'll see in this video, my opinions of the flavors. But yeah, you can get 20% off using my code. Just make sure to use it as checkout. And that supports me and the channel. And like I say, it'll give you guys 20% off. So don't forget that if you do like what you see here today, make sure to go over to Wraith and then use my code. And also, if you just generally like this video and enjoy the information it's provided, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. But yes, we're going to get right into it. We're going to be examining the flavors that Wraith sent me. Thanks again to Wraith sending them to me for free. And here we go. So, kicking off with our first flavour. Now, I can't say this one because Overlord Wajiski will get me in some trouble, but you'll see the name on screen. I'm going to call it, for the purpose of this video, Mario getting a 1-up. But yes, this one is very refreshing, fruity, has a lovely strong smell, but it isn't overly sweet. And as for taste, it's really, really strong passion fruit, but with a small kick of lime. It's really, really enjoyable. This one I highly recommend. As I say, part of the cocktail range they recently released. This is definitely one of my favourites here. This one is going firmly in the S tier to kick us off. So, next up is another one in the cocktail range. This one I can actually say. It's called Cosmo. It's a very punchy, sharp cranberry taste that is accented by sweet orange. Really well balanced, not overly sweet. And as with the other drinks I had out of this selection, no gritty issue with powder or anything to that effect. Very, very enjoyable. A really pleasant smell, but not as strong as the Mario 1-up. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge flavour. But I'm probably leaning towards the other one I previously mentioned. This one is still very, very good though, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Would definitely have this one again. I'm going to be putting this one in the A tier. Third up is one of my absolute all-time favourites, and a place I would definitely recommend you guys start if you are going to pick up some Wraith. Blueberry lemonade. Phenomenal. This is going in S tier. No one can dispute this, in my opinion. It's fantastic. It smells amazing. It's got that really beautiful blueberry smell, and that strong lemonade flavor comes through as an aftertaste. But all round, absolutely bloody awesome. This is firmly securing a spot in S tier, and definitely one of the flavors I recommend if you're new to Wraith. Try that one out first. Really, really amazing. Next on the list to be placed is RGB Berry. This one I wasn't as keen on, for reasons I'll explain in a minute, but it's more subtle. It has a very pleasant aroma, but is quite understated when it comes to taste. For reference, it tastes kind of like those Parma Violet sweets. If anybody's had those before, you know what I'm talking about. It is a nice flavour, but just not personally to my taste. And given the name of the flavour, I was expecting something more in the fruity vein, if that makes sense. So this for me sits in the B tier. It was enjoyable, but as I'm not too fond of that particular taste, if that makes sense. So this sits very much in the middle ground for me. Solid B. So next up, an absolute favourite of mine are the ones they sent me. Bayside Blast. So this one's an absolute must. Thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely gonna have more of it. I actually ordered some more of this myself. It smells fantastic. It's not as strong a smell as some of the other flavors, but the smell it does give off is very strong lemon vibes. The taste is more subtle than the smell, but you get a very nice hit of lemon as well as some grapefruit, and it's really well balanced. I do want to try this one out with ice because I suspect this one will taste really amazing cold. Just for reference, when I've been trying all these out, I've been doing it at room temperature. You can drink these either hot or cold or just room temperature. But yeah, for reference, I've been drinking these all at room temperature just to make the list fair. But yeah, this one I absolutely recommend. This is going straight to S tier right at the top because this one, like I say, I've ordered again. I love this one personally. So next up, we have got Nitro Orange. This is very much a flavour that does what it says on the tin. It's not complicated. It's a basic, simple flavour, but thoroughly enjoyable. I think this is a really good place to start for anybody that doesn't want anything crazy or too complex flavour-wise, or just wants to have a really basic starting point. Solid flavour, nothing too complex. So for me, it's going to sit in the B range. I do enjoy it though. I have really, really enjoyed it, but it's nothing major super duper awesome. This is where I think the complexity of some of the other flavors kind of wins over this one. But yeah, solid starting place. If you want no fuss, this is a good place to start. B for Nitro Orange. So, next up, we have the final of the 3 cocktail ranges. So, we've had the Mario 1-Up flavor. We've had the Cosmo. And finally, this one is the Mojito. Mojito is one of the few actual drinks I've actually had out of those 3. I haven't actually had the others in terms of an actual alcoholic beverage. But yeah, this one tastes, I can say, very spot on to a mojito. It's very sharp with lots of lime flavour coming through. A nice scent that's very refreshing. It was the least favourite of my 3 from the cocktail range, but it's still a very strong contender, and I would definitely have again. So for that reason, I'm going to be putting it in the B category, guys. But still, very, very enjoyable. You can actually pick a 3-pack up of the cocktail range, by the way. Or you can buy them all separately, just FYI for those that are interested. So, following on, this was actually the least favourite of all the flavours for me. Specifically, I'm referring to Fiery Ginger Beer. Now, I tell you now, it smells really, really spicy. It's blatantly obvious it's ginger beer. It comes across immediately. It has a very strong afterkick, at least to me. I personally really didn't like this flavour, but I think that's more of a me problem. I had my father try it out, and he actually really enjoyed it. According to him, it isn't a super strong ginger beer taste, but he found it very enjoyable and would have it again. So for me personally, I'm going to be putting this in the D tier. But as I said before, take that with a pinch of salt, because I think that's more of me being a me issue, me not liking that particular flavour. If you like ginger beer flavoured stuff, then I'm sure you'll get along with it just fine. But yeah, for me personally, ginger beer was not a great one for me, unfortunately. So yeah, in the D category it goes. Next up, we're going back to tropical and fruity flavours, specifically with tropical punch. This is a really nice and strong fruity smell, but this one is much more in the pineapple-y vein. I personally don't normally enjoy pineapple, however, I did actually enjoy this. There are other flavours in the drink that complements it well, which is why I think that I could enjoy it, even though normally I'm not fond of pineapple. The dominant flavour, however, is still definitely pineapple, so if you're a pineapple fanatic, this will be a great one for you. And for those people that prefer other fruit and are not as fond of pineapple, I still think it's plenty doable as a flavour. For me, there are other fruity flavoured drinks in the list that perform better to my taste. So the tropical punch sits solidly in the mid-tier of C for me, so that's where I'm going to be putting it. But I would still drink this again. I did like it. It would probably just be something I buy the odd sachet of here and there. Next up, another flavour, again, in the middle tiers for me, but more down to the fact that I don't normally seek out this flavour. Specifically, I'm talking about cherry and lime. Now, I'm an absolute lime fanatic. Love it. But personally, I don't really seek out cherry that often, and I tell you what, this one smells incredibly strongly of cherry. Now, the taste is a little bit more subtle, but again, highly dominated by the cherry. The lime is more of an accent to both the smell and the taste. Again, something I would drink, but I would probably only have the odd sachet here and there personally, just because, again, I'm not inclined towards cherry. So, for that reason, it'll be sitting in the C tier for me. But yeah, if you're a cherry fanatic, I'm sure you'll probably really enjoy this one. It's just me personally, not fond of cherry. So there you go, in the C tier for this one. Next up is a flavour I found absolutely astonishing and thoroughly enjoyed. Specifically, I'm talking about strawberry and kiwi. This is going in the S tier. It's got an intense sweet and fruity aroma, and this is also reflected in the taste with the really, really strong strawberry coming through, and the kiwi adding a nice little kick and extra dimension to the flavour. I genuinely was really surprised by this one. I do love strawberry and I do like kiwis, but the combo together is just something else. Really, really awesome. This is, as I said, firmly going in the S tier. I'm definitely going to be having this one again as soon as I get the opportunity to. And our last flavour of the day, and the last flavour I tried, was Voodoo Grape. So this is a really interesting one, because I'm not one to normally seek out grape flavoured stuff. However, I actually quite enjoyed this one. The flavour features some subtle undertones. I couldn't quite work out what they were, but you've got solid grape all the way through. It smells really, really nice, and it's definitely one I'd like to drink again. It's not godly tier flavour for me. Again, with me not having a leaning towards grape, that might have something to do with it. But I'm going to be putting this in the B tier, because I definitely would drink this again. It's different, but I think it's one of those things I would have on an ad hoc basis, personally. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Thanks for getting towards the end of the vid. I really do appreciate it. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this list. Bear in mind, guys, this is not all the flavors. They have way more on their website, so make sure to go check it out over there. But yes, your thoughts and opinions on what my tier list is would be awesome. And also any flavors you can recommend that I should try out next. Wraith very kindly sent me some more stuff, so I'll be unboxing that on the channel in the not too distant future, so make sure to stay tuned for that. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on any videos and you have liked today's content, make sure to like and subscribe, never miss anything out. There's also a notifications button, make sure to switch that on if you want to get notified when I put a video out. And yeah, just a reminder, guys, like I say, if you head over to their website and you do decide to buy any of them, make sure to use my code, which will be shown on screen right now and in the information box. It'll get you 20% off any of your purchases. You can use it as many times as you want, and I get a little kickback for that as well, which goes towards supporting myself and the channel, which is greatly appreciated. And if you do order anything, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you're getting. And yeah, any recommendations, most welcome. But yes, till next time, guys, thank you very, very much. Like I say, another unboxing coming in the not too distant future, so make sure to check back for that. But till then, ta-ra and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Goodbye.